Okay guys, this video is about adding a transaction into our back office system in the simplest way possible. So I'm in Bold Trail dashboard, and you go down to deals. This should be active on all of your sites. Go into deals. Now in deals, I see obviously all of the company deals, so you would only see what's relevant to you. You can create a transaction straight from here. It just seems to be a little bit more complicated. So what I do is I go up here to Bold Trail. You see what that is there? Go to Bold Trail Back Office. It'll take you into your landing page, which is probably a bit different for you guys, but let's just say you'll land on your dashboard, whatever's going on, or pipeline, whatever it is. And so we want to now add a transaction. So you can see transactions is here on the top left. Click on transactions, and then we have create a transaction right here. So let's go create a transaction. I'm going to search the MLS because you can pull this straight off the MLS. And I have a number. So I'm just going to put in, remember I'm just creating a just to demonstrate how to do this. I'm going to show you how it works. So it brings up the property from the MLS listing. This is one of our listings. So I'm going to select that. Self-populates, which is great. And this will self-populate through to the actual contracts when we add our checklist. So type residential, just a traditional sale. Status active, it can be active, opportunity active, pending. I mean, if you have a listing and you've secured the listing, you can put it as pending because then it'll go into your pipeline and you'll have a better idea of the potential commission you can make. So let's just put this as pending. No, we'll put it as active, so we're going to contract. And representing, I'm representing the seller. And we go next. Now this, you will have a listing agreement because you have obviously just won this listing, and you will have agreed what the commission is, but I'll say whatever's typical right now in the market, 5% of total commission, listing side 2.5%, and buying side 2.5%. Now bear in mind, obviously we all know with the new NAR regulations, this may not be standard across the board. There's no guaranteed to buy side commission. So for example, if you've only negotiated sell side commission and you're the listing agent, you will put your 2.5% in here, listing side 2.5%, and 0 side buying side, which means the buy side commission, or the other agent representing the buyer will have to get their commission from the buyer. Then you go here, you add yourself as the agent. I'm actually not sure if you do that on the other, if it's just one profile. Then we go next. Now I have to add the seller because I'm representing the seller. So we're going to go and add. I'll add Mr. Miyagi as the seller. And the next. Now we need to add our checklist, and this is not as complicated as it seems. It'll only take a few minutes to figure this out. But what am I doing? I have a for sale listing and I'm representing the seller. I click on for sale listing, I create the checklist, and my transaction has been opened. And this is my checklist that I've brought in, and it's got all of the agreements that I need, all of the documents I need to legally represent this listing properly. The listing agreement, the seller's disclosure. These forms are here because you have to have them. Okay, you don't necessarily need the addendum to contract, but that is always nice to have. Relationship disclosure, if not included in listing agreement. This is quite simple. If our listing agreement does include relationship disclosure, but if it doesn't, we need to have this thing separate. yeah, and then this is everything we need to make sure that we're legally covered, and that the listing is legit. And from there, let's say you are now also representing a buyer. You can say, okay, now I'm doing buyer representation. So let's say it's one side, or you've got both sides, and then you have your buyer representation checklist, which is your representation agreement, the pre-touring viewing agreement. These are all things you need. But we'll do the buyer stuff later. I just wanted to go through the basic way of creating a transaction. I think I'll also do a simpler one. This we'll call creating a for sale listing transaction, because that's kind of just what I landed up doing. And then I will do another video now on creating a tenant representation, where you are representing the tenant looking for space, which would be probably, it's a lot simpler. Okay, that's it for this one, and I'll see you on the next module. Bye.